Hey there, welcome to Shadow Clan. Today is day 1 of Raggedstar. So let me give you a little background on today's Speedpaint. Raggedkit and Scorchkit never knew their father, but it's known by the clan that their mother spent a lot of time by the Twolegplace when she was a young warrior. So everyone thinks that Raggedkit and his littermate are half kittypet. And the cats of the clan are always talking about it in hushed whispers. The scene that my sister Rachel's going to be drawing today is of Raggedkit and his brother Scorchkit standing up to Yellowkit's rude brother Nutkit when he meanly calls them kittypets. I'll read this scene to you now. It's on pages 8 through 11 of Yellowfang's Secret.
Yellowkit broke away from Nutkit and scrambled to her paws. "You be a Winkland warrior now," she urged. "I know some awesome battle moves."
Battle moves? A scornful voice broke in. You? You're only a kid!
Yellowkit spun around to see Raggedkit and his littermate Scorchkit standing a couple of tail lengths away. "And what are you?"
she demanded, facing up to the big dark tabby Tom.
"You and Scorchkit are still kids the last time I looked." "But we'll be apprentices soon," Raggedkit retorted.
"It'll be moons and moons before you start your training."
"Yeah!"
Scorchkit licked one ginger paw and drew it over his ear. "We'll be warriors by then."
"In your dreams!"
Kit bounded up to stand next to Yellowkit, while Nutkit flanked her on the other side.
"There are rabbits who'd make better warriors than you two!"
Scorchkit crouched down, his muscles tensed up to leap at them, but Raggedkit blocked him with his tail. "They're not worth it," he meowed loftily. "Come on, runts, watch us, and we'll show you some real battle moves."
"You're not our mentors!"
Nutkit snapped.
"All you know how to do is mess up our game!"
"Your game?" Raggedkit rolled his eyes. "Like you wouldn't go squilling to the nursery if Winkland really attacked our camp."
"Would not!"
Kit exclaimed. Raggedkit and Scorchkit ignored her, turning their backs on the younger kits. "You attack me first!" Scorchkit ordered. Raggedkit dashed past his littermate, aiming a blow at Scorchkit's ear. Scorchkit swung away and pounced on Raggedkit's tail. Raggedkit rolled over onto his back, all 4 paws ready to defend himself.
Annoyed as she was, Yellowkit couldn't help admiring the older Toms. Her paws itched to practice their battle moves, but she knew that she and her littermates would only get sneered at if they tried. "Come on!"
Nutkit nudged her.
"Let's go see if there's any mice in the brambles."
"You won't catch any, even if there are," Raggedkit meowed, raising his paws to shake debris from his fur.
"I wasn't talking to you!"
Nutkit's fur bristled as he bared his tiny needle-sharp teeth.
"Kitty pet!"
For a moment, all 5 kittens froze. Yellowkit could feel her heart pounding. Like her littermates, she had heard the elders gossiping, wondering who had fathered Raggedkit and Scorchkit, asking one another if it could be true that Featherstorm's mate had been a kitty pet. The young she-cat had often strayed into the Twolegplace, and she'd never been obviously close to any of the Toms in the clan. But Yellowkit knew that this was something you should never say out loud. Raggedkit took a pace closer to Nutkit, stiff-legged with fury. "What did you call me?" he snarled, his voice dangerously quiet. Nutkit's eyes were wide and scared, but he didn't back down.
"Kitty pet!"
he repeated. A low growl came from Raggedkit's throat. Scorchkit's gaze darkened and he flexed his claws. Neither of them looked one bit like a soft, fluffy kitty pet. Yellowkit braced herself to defend her littermate. "Nutkit!" Yellowkit turned at the sound of her mother's voice. Brightflower was standing beside the thorn bush that sheltered the nursery hollow. Her orange tabby tail was twitching in annoyance. "Nutkit, if you can't play sensibly, then you better come back here. You too, Yellowkit and Rowankit. I won't have you fighting."
"No fair!"
Nutkit muttered, as all 3 littermates began trailing towards the nursery. He scuffed his paws through the pine needles on the ground.
"They started it. They're just stupid kitty pets,"
Rowankit whispered. Yellowkit couldn't resist glancing over her shoulder as she reached the thorn bush. Raggedkit and Scorchkit stood in the middle of the clearing, glaring at them. The force of Raggedkit's anger scared her and fascinated her at the same time. Behind it, she could sense something else, a blank space that echoed with fearful questioning. She thought of her own father, Brackenfoot, who told stories of patrolling and hunting, and gatherings at 4 trees, who let his kids scramble all over him and pretended to be a fox so that they could attack him. Yellowkit loved him, and she wanted to be like him. What must it be like, not knowing who your father is?
especially if every cat thinks he's a kitty pet. Then, Yellowkit realized that Raggedkit's gaze had locked with hers. With a squeal of alarm, she ducked underneath the branches and tumbled into the nursery after her littermates.
I feel bad. That was rude of Nutkit to say to them. Just like Yellowkit said, that's not the sort of thing you say out loud. As time passes and he becomes a warrior, Raggedpelt's curiosity to learn the truth about his father only grows, until he can no longer stand to remain in the dark. I'd love to hear in the comment section down below what you think about Raggedkit's kitty pet blood. Does it matter? If you were him, would it bother you? In the world of warriors, it doesn't really matter who your father is, unless they're a really bad dude from another clan or a kitty pet. I think it's wrong to judge a kid for their parents' actions, because they had no control over that. Don't you agree? Let me know down below. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure to go and check out the video over on the side of my last speed paint, and click that subscribe button so you can always be notified when I make my next video. Alright guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll see you soon with the next speed paint. Bye-bye!